03 Cummins. I got the hood lifted up. Radiator's missing. She's tight. That's about all I got. Clutch linkage does move. It does appear to have a reman trans. Fuel filter's gone. And some other stuff. Mostly complete other than the radiator. Oh, and the oil cooler was off of it when I first got here. When I first popped the hood, it was just chilling. Even got a little baby possum in there. Finally taking a little bit of air. See if they all bump up or not. Bumping up. Slowly but surely, she's coming up. Got the third tire coming up. Cash is still trying to get to his possum buddy. Somehow, all the nuts managed to come off of there. So we should be able to pull the tools off now. Slowly but surely, we're coming. He's coming home. Got it jacked up. You know it's heavy when it's sinking a 6x6. Well, this is the interior where we begin. Pretty rough. At least our throttle linkage still works. I don't know if you can see it moving down there in the turbo, but it's moving. It's got a bunch of mouse turds in here. Yeah, got all the tools off of it. Got her all drug out. Ready to get the little boy and get her on home now, I reckon. Got old girl home. Finally. Gonna try to get some of this old dookie out of this cab here. See what we can do with old this and get old Leroy fired up. $45.70 government. Got most of the junk out. Yeah, take a little vacuum and get the rest of it. Got some more vines and, you know, obviously I'll need a new seat, but we'll come across one. Here's the start. I believe the cab is in fairly good shape other than the pieces right here at the bottom. Now, of course, we got to pull this black vinyl up and we'll see what's underneath of that, but for the most part I don't think it's going to be too bad. Well, got her all washed up and cleaned up best we can for now. I plan on getting into the shop and going ahead and ripping it apart. Gonna pull the cab off of it, sandblast everything, you know, go through all the axles, the transfer case, and just change the oil and everything. Somehow, the old hitch got bent in some process. The weld is broke right there. I'm still trying to figure out the camera, but the weld's broke right there on that, so the hitch is all funky like, but we'll get it straightened out. The wheels are in pretty bad shape, so we'll do our best with these. I'd really like to put some LSWs on it or something, but we'll see. We'll do what we'll put whatever we can find on it and go from there. But this reel's the worst. As you can see, it's rusted through, you know, on the lip. So I thought about, you know, making a new wheel and everything like that, or trying to fix that one. And of course we got some rust where the batteries were sitting, but that's just looks like 1/4 inch plate, so that shouldn't be too terrible. As you can see where the water was sitting in that turbo, so that's probably why this thing's locked up. I do plan on tearing into it and seeing what we can find, and you know, just seeing if we can get this one going. But if not, I have another motor sitting right here in the shop. Here's that other engine that I was telling y'all about. Supposedly this engine came out of the FAA Tank Museum. It got rebuilt like 20-25 years ago and was just ran from the dyno, which I 100% believe, because that's where the just regular water hose water sat in, and I'm assuming for the last 25 years. But if you look inside, it looks just as clean as a whistle. Now the guy I got it from, he was playing around putting it in an old Pete and all this stuff, but it looks fine inside. So, but yeah, other than swapping stuff around, I got all these extra parts. The big oil cooler for the tank or whatever's in, and then another 903 that's out of a Pete apparently. So at least maybe we can use the oil cooler off of that and some other stuff and slap something together and make something work. Alrighty, well, we'll give you an update in a couple weeks, and maybe we'll have a completely different machine, but we'll see.